All right, let's look at more of these transformations. This should be your best friend. This is the best document that pretty much shows you if you're adding a value to the function, then you're shifting it up. If you're subtracting, you're shifting it down. If you're within the function adding a value, you're shifting to the left. If you're subtracting, you're shifting to the right within the function. If you take the negative, you're reflecting over the x-axis. If you're doing the negative of your independent variable, in this case x, you're reflecting over the y-axis. If you're multiplying outside the function, depending on this value of a, it's either a vertical stretch or a vertical compression. And this even shows you how to change the variables. And if you're multiplying by a value inside the function on the variable, it's either a horizontal compression or stretch, and it shows how to change the values as well. So you always start once again with your toolkit function, and I see this is something squared. And so it's simply going to be x squared, but notice that the plus is inside. So this is going to be a horizontal translation left C units. So I am looking for the 7 units to the left, and I am starting with x squared and check my answer. Now this is kind of cool, but it took me a minute to even see what you're supposed to do, because you might just want to graph this right away. What you're actually graphing is the toolkit function. So the x squared, I just put right there at 0, 0. And now this pops up and it says, okay, what are you going to do? Well, there was no vertical stretch or shrinking. There was no horizontal stretch or shrinking. There was no up or down vertical, but there was this horizontal shift. And in this case, it was to the left 7 units. And you save it, and that gets your answer. So that's how you're going to work these. Is you're going to, as I mentioned, this right here is going to be the key to work these, but then you'll always start with that toolkit function, whether it's x squared, x cubed, the square root of x, and then you'll translate it from there.